What's good? Up this morning, walking Miss Mia, my baby. Mimi. Mimi. Say what's up to the people. Say what's up to the people. Yeah, she don't fuck with people like me. But yo, I'm up walking her in the morning, trying to get it in, get a little exercise before it get too hot outside. But I want to do a reaction. Well, no, it's a reaction video. The aftermath of the Sean Porter Earl Spence fight. I haven't seen the press conferences or anything like that, but I did catch the fight last night. When I thought about the fight, we got to get into it. First, let's start with this 140-pound lightweight title fight. Now, I don't know what the judges were saying. I forgot the names. All I know was that was a robbery. That was a robbery. Whomever the dude was that won, they got his hand raised. That dude whole left side of his face, I included, was swollen. Swollen. He got his ass kicked. So we all know who they want to win the fight. So that's why you can't trust boxing all the time. You can't trust it. Because that was ugly. He got his ass whooped. Even though dude was using his head sometimes, but still. He would land the more effective shots and landed a ton of the effective shots. Even though the other guy was crisper. He had better boxing skills. But the guy that lost, the one that in his 8th professional fight should have been champ. Hey, he put that work in. Now to the Benavidez, the real. I was disappointed. The real, he was playing. And the reason why he was playing and yapping, because he didn't have the skills to beat Benavidez. I was hoping the real had the skills to beat Benavidez. I was hoping, because hey, when it come down to the come down, like they gonna go for their fighters, I'm gonna go for my fighters. And the real, the dog, he's a bro, and they had to get down with him. Now in the early beginning of the fight, he was doing all right. He was doing well. Hit him with the jab, confused him, making him mad. You know what I'm saying? Because Benavidez was filling him out, trying to see what he had up his sleeves, and they were talking shit. See, that's why he was delaying them. But it backfired because Benavidez caught his ass with a left. I think it was a left. Caught him with a left and cut open his eye. And after he cut open his eye, that's when Benavidez started to pour it on. I'm talking about poured it on. Started beating his ass. Too much hand speed. Too many combinations. He was just a better fighter. Now, Benavidez, his footwork is very questionable. You know, he holds a high guard. He ain't got much head movement. So if you break through the guard, I mean, you should be able to land. He ain't used no angles. He was just walking him straight down, walking right to him. But Benavidez did win the fight. I don't know who we gonna fight next. But that don't matter to me. But now, on to the main event. Earl Spence, Sean Porter. Now, I don't know about y'all, but it didn't look full in that stadium. I could be wrong. I ain't no hater. I ain't trying to hate, but from my vantage point, I went there from my vantage point, it didn't look full. Not at all. Now they came out, both of them came out. I mean, to tell the truth, it was a pretty good fight. I had it even after 8. Come on with me. I had even after 8. It was 4-4 after 8. But those last 4 rounds, that's when Earl Spence turned it on. I would say Sean Porter got tired, but I think it was... Oh, shit. A wasp was in my head. No, fuck. Wasp. Come here, Mimi. I almost got stunned. Talking that shit. Come on, Mimi. Come on. Yay, mama. Woo! That was crazy. Hey, I had a bad experience with wasps when I was little. Try to be brave. This all such, but try to be brave. Trying to show out for my sister and her stepsister. There was some wasps in the backyard. And they say, go get the wasp, get the wasp. I got a towel, said, this ain't nothing. I hit at the wasp, and next thing I know, one of them came out and jumped on my eye, jumped on this eye. And when I say that jump stung me like 30 times, and I was running around there, screaming and shit. That shit was crazy. That shit was hilarious. But it wasn't funny when it happened, because my eye was swole for a long time. All little foo-foo out here. Look at me. So I can't even do it right. Me. So my little poodle dog out here. We're back to the fight. Okay, back to the Errol Spence Shawn Porter fight. Like I said, I had it even after 8. But the championship rounds, well, the last 4 rounds, I think they call championship rounds 10, 11, 12. But so last 4 rounds, 9, 10, 11, 12, I think that's when Shawn was getting tired. And that's when Earl was pouring it on. That's how I looked at it for me. You know, even though both of them was sloppy, Shawn made it ugly. Shawn made it an ugly, sloppy fight. If Shawn would have started with that earlier, he would have had a better chance. I know he looked gassed at the end, but if he would have started that earlier, you know, even though Earl was the fresher, he was leaning on him. The fresher of the 2 fighters, Earl was leaning on him, using his weight. You know, I think Shawn would have had a better chance. But he did get a split decision loss. But like I said, Earl looked sloppy. Shawn was when I say Shawn was clubbing him with that overhand right, Shawn was getting up under that left and always getting up under that left and getting close to him. Sometimes he didn't do nothing. Sometimes he didn't do nothing. That's what cost him, because he could have got up under there and did more. Shawn had had faster hands, and you can see that it was evident, and faster feet. Now, Earl did win the fight, but in conclusion, that fight did more to expose Errol Spence than it is to show that he was the better welterweight. Chill out, Mia. You pulling. I know you ain't number the puppy 6 months. Chill out. Now, sorry about that, I had to pause the video. But as I was saying, that fight did more to expose Errol Spence than it was to show that he was the best at 147. Because did you see how Porter was turning him? Porter just got tired. Porter turned him every time he got him close to the ropes. Every time Spence got him in the ropes, it was like Porter's playing to lay on the ropes to get Spence to walk him down on the ropes so he can spin him. Now, Bud is longer than Spence, and Bud has faster hands than Spence. So being that Bud's longer than Spence and has faster hands than Spence, he won't have to do what Porter did by goading Spence to go, by lowering Spence to the ropes, by taking punishment. Shawn thought that was the best chance for him to get close to Spence, because he would sit down the rope sometimes and take punishments. It wasn't like Spence was walking him down. It's like sometimes Shawn let Spence walk him down, but in the 8th, 9th, no, in the 9th, 10th, and 11th, 12th round, that's when Spence started hitting with them body shots, and Shawn was getting tired. But the thing is, Shawn was firing back with those overhand rights, and he was catching Spence. I'm talking, he was catching them good. Now, we all know Bud hits harder than Shawn. Bud has better footwork than Shawn. Stamina, give and take. I say Bud has better stamina, better footwork, faster hands, and more tools in the toolkit, and is a better boxer. Can go southpaw and orthodox. And Shawn Porter gave Errol Spence these problems. What do you think Bud Crawford's gonna do to Errol Spence? Bud Crawford's gonna do to Errol Spence. Bud Crawford gonna do to Errol Spence what Mikey Garcia did to Errol Spence. Sorry. Let me take that back. Bud Crawford gonna do to Errol Spence what Spence did to Mikey Garcia. It's gonna be a complete wash. Bud's the best at 147. You know what? Bud's the best at 154 on down. He should just say, you know what? Earl don't want to fight. Let's forget Earl because they talking this mess about Danny Garcia. Oh my God, really? So the dude that beat Sean is up next. That's gonna be a better, and all these clowns gonna say, "Ooh, that's a great fight. That's a great fight." But Terrence Bud Crawford is in the same division. This makes me pound for pound better than Bud Crawford. No, it don't. This ensures that Bud Crawford's a better fighter than you. It was a good fight. Don't get me wrong. It was a good fight. Sean Porter came, made it ugly. Sean Porter was a tough dude. He fought tough. That's what it was. But what it also was that Errol Spence was exposed. His hands not that fast. Yeah, he did catch Sean Porter when Sean Porter was swinging. He caught him and dropped him. You know, he hurt him. And then he tried to close the show. But that wouldn't happen with Bud. And there were too many times where Sean Porter was throwing 7, 8, 9 punch combinations and Earl wasn't shooting back. He was just sitting there eating all that. That won't happen with Bud. Bud gonna counter, and then he can trade with you. He can throw with you. I can see why they don't want to fight. Last night showed everybody, showed the world why they don't want that fight. Last night showed the world why Errol Spence don't want to fight Terrence Bud Crawford. They can say all this jive about he's number 4 on the roster. If Errol Spence number 4 on the roster, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, Manny Pacquiao, Mikey Garcia, Adrian Broner, all these dudes are favored over you at your own network. Even Leo Santa Cruz. I'm just saying. It is what it is. I understand why they don't want to fight. If I was there, I wouldn't want to fight either. Because Errol Spence will get his ass whooped. That wouldn't even go 12. It wouldn't go 12. Bud Crawford will punish this dude. It won't go 12. Earl's too small. Because Terrence will be the taller, longer guy. Longer reach. Earl's too small for Terrence. And that's crazy. Terrence the smaller guy. Earl will be too small. Earl won't have the hand speed. And he won't have the skills to compete with Bud Crawford. That's a fact. Motherfucker can say all day that Errol Spence, he hit Floyd Mayweather. Okay. Shit, when I was 12, I sprung on my stepdad. He was down at 30. What the fuck that mean? What does that mean? I got my ass whooped, but what does it mean? I sprung on a 30-year-old when I was 12. What does that mean? Errol Spence hit Floyd when he was sparring. Okay, who gives a fuck? All I know is he don't want that smoke with Bud Crawford. Sean Porter got 50-50. And Sean Porter's name ain't big as Bud Crawford's name. I don't give a fuck his resume. His name ain't big as Bud Crawford's name. That's what y'all say about Errol Spence. Errol Spence's resume ain't compared to Terrence Crawford's resume. But y'all saying Terrence Crawford ain't big as Errol Spence, which is a fucking joke. And I bet Danny Garcia get 50-50 too. But y'all don't want to get Bud 50-50. And Bud on the other side of the street. I thought it was strap season. Now it's fight anybody at welterweight besides Bud Crawford. So once again, Bud, if you're watching, I know you ain't watching, but Bud, if you're watching, handle your mandatory. Fuck chasing Spence. Get that strap at 154 and go to 154 and clean out that division. Because to me, if you go to 154 and clean out the division, that's going to make Spence look real bad. Real bad. Because you've been asking for this fight. And he's been coming up with all these excuses, him and Derrick James. Coming up with all these excuses, and I thought it was strap season. And you just say, you know what, since I can't get the fight with Spence. Hold on. You just say, since I can't get the fight with Spence, you better control yourself. Since I can't get the fight with Spence, I'm just gonna go to 54. Because I'm pretty sure Julian Williams, he gonna try to fight you. Because he don't think you're a mark. Lara, he'll try to fight you if he get a belt because he gonna think you're a mark. Does Lara got a belt? Well, the champs at 154 will try to fight you. Harrison might try to fight you. But then will Al Heyman say, you know what? Y'all gonna make our boy look bad. But I doubt it. Them dudes gonna try to fight you at 154. Because they don't want Errol Spence to fight you. And like I had to tell a youngin' I know, hey man, look, we all got our favorites, but facts are facts and the truth is the truth. Your man's is ducking him, and he don't want that smoke. Don't be scared because dude, hey, don't. He might be bad compared to everybody else. Y'all know how they do in the neighborhood. They can whoop the shit out of everybody else, but then when this one motherfucker come around, he don't want to fuck with that one motherfucker because he know he'll get his ass whooped. Not saying you can't whoop nobody else. I'm just saying when they come to that motherfucker, you get your ass whooped. That's a fact. And I'm out.